Hi, this is Pritha from Impact, and today with us we have Mr. Ashish Nair, who is the CMO of Kotak Life Insurance. Hi Ashish, it's nice to have you. For your last campaign, you took Rajkumar Rao, who is a Bollywood persona. How do you bridge the gap between finance and Bollywood, which are like two very different dimensions?
Okay. So we've not really used him for our last campaign. We intend to use him going forward too. So we've signed him on as a popular face for the brand. See, what has happened today is consumer attention spans are really reducing, and it's very important with whatever content that we create, we make it relevant, but we also have the right person or the right vehicle to carry the message. Right? That's where we thought possibly a popular face would possibly make a difference. When you choose a popular face, there are a lot of popular faces these days. The question is, who do you choose? And that's where you look at who your core audience is, what are the values that resonate with the audience, what are the things that will be to them, and what kind of voice, if spoken to them, will feel more believable and trustworthy. And that's where we did a short list, and from all the names that came up, then we thought Rajkumar Rao was the best fit. And that's where we went ahead with Rajkumar Rao. And I think he does a fair job delivering what we as a brand want to tell the customer and how we want to portray ourselves.
So, with technology becoming a very driving factor in most sectors, how does Kotak Life Insurance leverage digital for customer acquisition and customer engagement?
Surely. So, if you see, we are largely digital first in our marketing and communication. In the last few years, most of our campaigns have been launched digitally, and that's where we largely, that's the playing field that we have. So when it comes to digital, I think one of the advantages, these are well-known things, but I'll just repeat them again. One is obviously the entire segmentation of customers. Right? Today, for life insurance, we go to a wide array of customers, right from the Gen Z, as they say, to a person who's on the brink of retirement and even retiring. So digital allows me to segment my consumer, reach them more sharply, targeted messaging, targeted geographies, targeted languages. So digital gives me that whole advantage instead of just carbon. So we've always believed in the power of digital, and over a period of time, all our tools, all our platforms, etc., have geared in such a way, and we use a lot of ML, we use sometimes even AI. So we use all of these things to further sharpen our understanding of the medium and of our consumer, which really has held us in good stead over a period of time.
Yeah. So, how does Kotak Life Insurance, place itself in such a competitive market in terms of product offerings?
Product offerings, we have an entire suite of products, right? As I said, from Gen Z to the retirement, there is an entire range of products that we have to cater to. If you see, we have products for every life stage. And this is true for most insurance companies. If you see, this is an industry where product is parity. What I have is what everybody else also has. There will be small nuances, where there will be small things that I may be slightly better, somebody else may be slightly better. So from a product offering basket, we have the entire gamut, whether it comes to saving plans, whether it comes to term insurance, whether it comes to ULIP. So all of this is there, everything from a long-term perspective. So we have the entire range of plans. Also, we give the customer options of creating combo plans. So when you combine one plan with the other, so you can look at multiple life goals and life needs that are catered to. So the product suite is more or less this. And of late, we have launched a couple of very interesting industry-first products, like a gen-to-gen product in term insurance. This is an industry first, and this is where the benefits of one generation can really be passed on to the next generation. So that's quite revolutionary. Our tulip product also gained a lot of eyeballs, and it even won the product of the year. And that's where we had the way we positioned it about a term insurance that also helps you get returns, because we realized that one of the biggest barriers to investing in term insurance was that you do not get anything back at the end of it. So there are various things that we are doing. We're listening to consumers all the time. We have very interesting annuity products for consumers, because lifelong income is the big thing. Also today, people look at retirement in a very different manner. In all this volatility, while people want to invest in equity, people also want an element of guarantee. So we have a very strong suite of guaranteed products also with us. So there are varied customer needs, and we are looking at various aspects. We're continuously learning, continuously improving. So product is an ongoing journey. While we have an entire range and entire suite, We have continuous studies going on to understand how customer preferences are changing, what is the external environment doing to change these to change these customer preferences, and then accordingly we are tweaking our products and our propositions to deliver the best value to our customers.
Yeah. So you talked about products like Gen to Gen and Tulip products. So insurance is a very complex subject if you look at it. So how do you keep your marketing fun and relatable for your audience?
I think finance, it's not about insurance. I think for our country itself, from a consumer point of view, finance is not an easy subject. Within that, there are different levels for different products. Our job in marketing is to simplify, right? Hence, we deliver value by making a complex thing very simple that you can understand. That is where I think our whole engine of understanding what the consumer wants. I'll draw the example of Tulip again, right? Again, it's a ULIP plan, and a ULIP plan is considered one of a plan that is very complex to understand. There are various facets to it, various benefits, various charges, etc. But what is important to the consumer, right? What is important to the consumer is, what does this product really do for me? What are the real benefits of this product? And the basic thing of this product was, it was giving you 100 times a lifetime. The option of taking up to 100 times, right? Well, now you would get only 10 times. Plus, on the other hand, it gives you the entire option of possibly growing your wealth in the market. So we have this very interesting concept called life, right? LIFE. It's about life insurance. The L stands for living too long, and the E stands for early death. If in the center is the if, right? So if you live too long, the proposition of Tulip is such that it helps you earn a great amount of money from a market. You have the potential, let's not say you can, but there is a potential to earn market-linked returns, which will help hold you in good stead if you live too long. On the other side, if it's early death, then the sum assured comes into being. So it is a great proposition from a consumer point of view. So if you have great life goals to pursue, this product can help you. In case of an eventuality, God forbid, the benefit of this product will still come into play. So these are the things that are important to the consumer. The consumer at the end of the day, ye mere mein kya karega? And if you're able to tell the consumer in a language that he's able to understand, like this life. Now life everybody understands. The if of life also everybody understands, whether it's living too long or it's early death. So these things are easy. So you have to make it in a language or in a story or in a narrative. So our larger job is always to find the right narrative. The minute you find the right narrative, right, then it all becomes very simple to understand. If you go on saying too many complicated things, it is going to complicate the matter. So this is the case in point.
Yeah, sure. That was very nicely put. So demographically speaking, which markets are your growth drivers?
So, see, as such, we are a pan-India player, and we cater to markets across the country. For us, traditionally, South has been a very strong market along with West. There also North and East have been drivers for us. We see potential in all the markets because today it is not about one geography, it is about segments within the geography. And each geography has got various segments that we could possibly go after, right? So the South could have a certain segment that may be important to us and we may start driving growth there. The North could be another segment, the West and East could be different segments. So it's really segment driven more than taking an entire market and saying, now let's carpet bomb. What I said, everything is segmented. We believe in going after customer segments, and wherever this customer segment is present or wherever this customer segment is there, we will go into that market. So it is from that point of view. So our growth drivers come from customer segments that we want to go after, because India, as we know, is not very well penetrated when it comes to insurance. Also, what penetration is there is to a certain extent underinsured. So for us, customer segments become more important. It's not about this geography or that geography. It's about customer segments and the potential of each segment. And wherever the segment is there, we will be present. So that is how we look at how we want to do.
You talked about penetration, insurance penetration, which is quite low in India. So how does Kotak Life Insurance, raise awareness in maybe rural or semi-urban cities?
See, raising awareness is not the job of one company alone. It is not possible. It is an industry-led initiative, and there are various initiatives that the IRDA is doing on its own to, really raise the awareness. There are a lot of Bima Bahar, Bima Vistar, Bima Sugam, all these initiatives that are there. The IRDA also runs an awareness program where each general and life insurer told to adopt a certain city and a certain state, and they're supposed to drive awareness. So we also have Tamil Nadu over here, which is the state that's given to other cities within that we do various activities to drive awareness. That's it. That's how the whole country is divided into various aspects. Plus, the whole industry also is coming together to do some campaigns around raising the awareness of life insurance, like AMFI did for mutual funds. So there are various initiatives. It's not it's not possible for one company alone to drive awareness for the whole nation. The whole industry has recognized this, the regulators recognize this, and there are various things that the regulator has been proactive and has been pretty impressed with the various things the regulator is thinking to do to open up insurance. Also, the government of India with PMJY and all these are various initiatives to possibly open up insurance, and insurance for all for 2047 is the vision. So I guess there are a lot of activities being done. You will see a lot of action in this sector for this.
So could you give me an overview of your marketing mix and budget allocation?
See, budget, let me start with the budget allocation. Marketing, the way we look at it is, there are a set of fixed activities, and then there are other activities which is basis business requirements or wherever we see a potential. So there is a certain sum that is put for this fixed activity. So the way I would put it, the marketing budgets are limitless, the way I would say. Wherever there is a business need and the business sees that there is a potential, if we invest certain monies in marketing, there will be a good return, we will invest. Wherever we see there is a potential in terms of either a product opportunity or a customer segment opportunity, we will invest. So the way we've constructed our marketing budget is such that for the base minimum activities, there is a certain reliability, but the rest of it is slightly in that sense. Wherever there is a need, wherever there is an opportunity, wherever we see that there is going to be a customer value, whether there's a business value, we will then invest. So we've always kept that open because it's pointless really, creating saying that itna paisa kharch karunga, then do something just to spend that money. We don't believe in that.
So what is the future focus of Kotak Life Insurance?
Our focus has always been on two aspects. That is, it's about customer experience. And there are two types of customers that Kotak Life deals with. One is the external customer, of course, which is the final end consumer. So there we are looking at giving the best experience across all our touch points, whether it is the agent who meets the customer, whether it is our various partners to which we sell, whether it's our own digital assets at the customer. So there is a very concentrated effort that is being made to enhance the customer experience, to give a very uniform and rich customer experience. The second experience is obviously our internal customer, who are our employees and our agents. Because over there too, because it's a B2B2C business at the end of it, right? We have to give the right experience to the agents and the people who sell our products so that they can give the right experience to the customer. So we work on both these parameters in parallel to ensure that customer experience becomes very, very important for us. Another very important area for us, as I said, is product. We look at various values and propositions, and there's, as I said, there's a continuous research track that is going on in parallel where we try to unearth various needs and priorities of customers and see how we can best solve for them. So these two are the clear priorities for us as a channel, for us as a company, and obviously reaching out to more and more customers either through a partner network or through our agent network. So a lot of work is going on in that space. So these three become the key drivers for Kotak Life.
So are there any new interesting upcoming campaigns that we should look out for?
I think there are some very interesting things on its way. I can't divulge much about them, but I hope that soon we will get to see some more interesting work that's coming your way.
Thank you so much, Ashish, for your time.
Thank you so much.